Hello, everyone. This is Michael Balesta. Tuesday, the Cleveland Indians started out strong against the Cincinnati Reds as Francisco Lindor and Jose Ramirez each hit solo home runs in the first inning. An inning later, things got much better as Roberto Perez reached base following a Eugenio Suarez error which drove home Jason Kipnis. Lindor grounded out, allowing Tyler Naquin to plate Cleveland's fourth run. The 4-0 score held up until the ninth inning. Despite Scooter Gennett getting hit by a pitch and Suarez getting a single, the Indians were able to record the first two outs. They needed just one more to give Trevor Bauer a win in a game in which he struck out 12, allowing just 3 hits. Instead, Jose Peraza got an RBI single to avert the shutout. Adam Duvall picked up an RBI double to score 2 more. After a pair of walks, Dan Otero came in for Cody Allen to try to stop the bleeding. He could not retire Joey Votto, who cleared the bases with his 19th double of the season to give the Reds the lead. Suarez added a single, which completed a 7-run rally. Tyler Naquin got a base hit, but the Indians were unable to score, and it was a difficult defeat, 7-4. Fortunately, in baseball, the great thing about a bad loss is getting back on the diamond the next day to try to atone for it. That is exactly what the Indians were able to do Wednesday. Jose Ramirez got his 26th home run against Tyler Mahle for an early 2-0 lead. 2 innings later, Cleveland scored 9 runs. Yonder Alonso had an RBI single to score Michael Brantley. 2 batters later, Yan Gomes drove in Edwin Encarnacion and Alonso. After Cincinnati made a pitching change, Naquin singled home Jason Kipnis for a 6-0 lead. Brantley got a base hit to center field for 2 more runs, and Ramirez capped off the third inning with a 3-run blast to right. Cleveland poured it on courtesy of Kipnis' 9th home run to make it 13-0. Naquin got an RBI double, then Lindor got his 25th home run to give the Tribe 17 runs without reply. After Cincinnati mustered 2 runs, Yonder Alonso and Tyler Naquin added RBI singles to finish the scoring for the Indians, who won 19-4. Carlos Carrasco, the winning pitcher, went to 10-5, while Adam Plutko recorded his first save. Thursday, Cleveland welcomed the New York Yankees to town for a 4-game weekend series. Jose Ramirez opened the scoring with a hit to right field, plating Francisco Lindor. Later in the first inning, Edwin Encarnacion's 21st home run made it 2-0 against starting pitcher Luis Severino. Corey Kluber was not able to protect the Indians' advantage. Brett Gardner tied the game on the long ball in the third. Cleveland did regain the lead through the bat of Alonso, which got Michael Brantley home. Once again, Kluber conceded a home run in the fourth, this time to Didi Gregorius. Later, Greg Bird got a double, which allowed Giancarlo Stanton to give the visitors their first lead. In the bottom of the fifth, Ramirez put the Indians back on level terms with his blast to right field. The score stayed that way until the top of the eighth, when Aaron Hicks doubled to center to get Gregorius in all the way from first. After trying to get Kluber as far as possible in the game, Terry Francona chose to put in Oliver Perez. Greg Bird still managed to get a productive out as his sacrifice fly delivered Aaron Hicks from third. Tyler Olson yielded a home run in the ninth to Gardner, and New York took the first game 7-4. Friday, the Tribe got back on track with a 6-5 victory after Ramirez ground out in the first to get Lindor home. The hosts got 3 more runs in the second. Yan Gomes' RBI double made it 2-0. Then Brantley did likewise to put 2 more across. The Yankees were able to cancel out the Cleveland second inning as Neil Walker recorded an RBI double. Later in the frame, starter Shane Bieber threw a wild pitch which allowed Miguel Andujar to make it 4-2. Gardner's sacrifice fly got Walker home. The Indians were able to respond in the home half of the fifth as Ramirez tripled to right field to score Michael Brantley. Yonder Alonso singled in the same direction as Jose, and the 3-run lead for Cleveland was restored. New York would not quit as Tyler Wade reached home plate after Brett Gardner grounded out in the 8th inning. Stanton got his 23rd home run of 2018 in the 9th inning, but Cody Allen did enough to get his 19th save. Bieber improved to 5-1 after completing 7 innings of work. Saturday, Cleveland fell behind early through Didi Gregorius' 17th home run. It gave the Yankees a 3-0 lead against Mike Clevinger. Ramirez continued his good run of form by hitting his 29th home run of the season to get the Indians on the board at the expense of CC Sabathia. In the third inning, Brantley grounded out, but Eric Gonzalez came home from third to make it a 3-2 game. It stayed that way until the sixth inning when Bird went deep to right field. Cleveland responded with a Brandon Guyer 2-run single to tie the game at 4. The game ended up being decided when Austin Romine hit a double, but Eric Gonzalez had a throwing error on the relay to third base. The ball could not be handled by Brandon Guyer, who also was tagged with an error as the ball went into the stands, which the umpire awarded Romine home plate, and the Yankees went up 5-4, and the score held up. Mike Clevinger fell to 7-5, while David Robertson went to 7-3, and Aroldis Chapman got his 26th save. Sunday, the Indians won their last game before the All-Star break, 5-2. Aaron Hicks got an RBI single in the first inning. Then Neil Walker went deep to right field to increase the New York lead to 2-0. Edwin Encarnacion got his 22nd home run in the bottom of the fourth to square the game at 2. In the eighth, the Tribe were able to take control. Brantley got a home run to right center field against Chad Green. Later in the frame, Gomes' sac fly got Ramirez home for a 4-2 lead. Eric Gonzalez took advantage of a wild pitch by Green, and Cleveland made the lead stick. Trevor Bauer did manage to get through 7 innings despite allowing 7 hits, but Carlos Carrasco got win number 11, and Cody Allen earned another save. Cleveland sits at a record of 52-43 when baseball resumes over the weekend. Tonight at 6:30 Central Time will be the MLB All-Star Game in Washington, D.C. at Nationals Park. Last night, Bryce Harper won the Home Run Derby. Following a couple of days off, the Indians will resume play against the Texas Rangers in Arlington at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday and Saturday. The series finale is scheduled for 3:05 on Sunday. Cleveland will head back home to host the Pittsburgh Pirates Monday at 7:10. With the regular season more than halfway done, a check of the MLB standings shows that the Indians lead the American League Central Division by 7.5 games on the Minnesota Twins. In the East, the Boston Red Sox are 68-30, nursing a 4.5 game advantage on the New York Yankees, while the 64-35 Houston Astros are 5 games clear of the Seattle Mariners in the West. Over in the National League, the Philadelphia Phillies are just a half game up on the Atlanta Braves in the East. The same margin exists in the West as the Los Angeles Dodgers are in front of the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Central is also competitive, with the Chicago Cubs at 55-38, best record in the NL on top of the Milwaukee Brewers by 2.5 games. The World Cup finished Sunday with France beating Croatia by 4-2 in Moscow. Kylian Mbappe, still a teenager, was able to score a goal in the World Cup final, a feat in which Pelé was able to accomplish for Brazil in 1958. France were a tough side to break down despite conceding 3 in the Argentina round of 16 match, and the goals by Perisic and Mandzukic in the final. They had enough quality in terms of scoring from Paul Pogba, Antoine Griezmann, and Samuel Umtiti to squeak by and see out games whenever they would take the lead. I think the right team ended up winning the tournament. Croatia can be proud of how they played, never quitting even when the writing was on the wall Sunday as the minutes were ticking down. They overcame being a goal down numerous times in the knockout stages, had a convincing win in group play against Argentina. There was debate during the final over whether Griezmann should have been awarded a free kick leading to the match's first goal and the penalty decision that was overturned by the video assistant referee, but I felt Paul Pogba and Mbappe's goals removed any doubt that France was the best team. Please check out the Facebook group North Texas Browns Backers page and hit the like button for the latest updates there. If you live outside of the North Texas region, please search to find a Browns Backers Club closest to you. Your support is greatly appreciated. The text of this blog is available at http://www.mjbolesta2blog.wordpress.com. So http://www.mjballesta2blog.wordpress.com. I'm on Twitter at mjballesta2 and on Facebook at Michael Ballesta. Archive videos on YouTube can be found by searching Michael Ballesta Roman numeral 2. God bless. Have a great week and be safe.